This is a new web design for the Green Party of New Zealand and a model site for the Global Greens. It is cleaner, more accessible and designed to facilitate and connect community as well as encourage contribution. This example reacts to the spread of globalization and the emergence of global communities where the public have more power in building their own norms and standards rather than just accepting them. The first few pages I will navigate shows how some of the old site is still active but has been redesigned to fit the new style and green ethos. Despite many of the sidebars and links being gone from this render, there is space allocated on the side and bottom of the final site for things like Meet the MPs and the Twitter or Green feed. However, what this site does is make most of the other links that take you to other sites unnecessary, as it centralizes them into one space. This localizes the community and allows this site to become a hub for green thought and initiatives. Now, the Get Involved area is similar to the existing one, but has a few significant differences. Although a couple of these, like the community wall and Have Your Own Say, can be found elsewhere, they are related here. What is most unique is the Create Your Own Designs link. As you can see, it is easy to get started or have a look around, but actually using the application takes a bit more explaining, so I can show you that at the end and on the other video. So up to the policies page now, where there has been significant changes. You can still see the existing policies by selecting on the areas below, but what is special about this page is the Have Your Own Say space. This area for social debate is designed to be like a community hall where decisions can be discussed, formed and developed together. You are able to view other people's ideas, but also specify and sort around what you want to see. From here you can go into comments and view the debate around them, or reply to it yourself. Liking puts the comment up higher in contention for policy change, and reporting allows the public to self-police what they do not believe is conducive to the community. This area promotes debate amongst the community, and even though it is on the Green site, it does not have bias to political view. It encourages everyone to come together to form the best decisions. The Policy Calculator is another initiative for public contribution to the policies and how we value them. It is more anonymous and less involved, suiting the introverts and less open members of the public. Like a basic abacus, you move the bead up or down depending on how you value that area. Doing this automatically changes the other areas. If you want to take more time, you can select the area and go in and work on the specifics that make it up. This application needs more development, but is a simple and accessible way for the public to have a say and contribute, as well as an interesting way to approach politics and democracy. Find the Locals, like the earlier pages, is the same as the original, but this has the opportunity to develop with the community by allowing in people not related to the Greens directly, but are a part of the ethos and extended community. Down here we have the community wall. This is a space away from direct politics where who you vote for does not matter. It is an open community for all people, focusing on a green way of life. It is a hub for green thought and works on a global, national, local and private level. Back now to the home page, where we can click down here and finally show you more about the Create Your Own Design part. Like the rest of the site, it breaks down the barriers of control and builds community. This area guides participants through design and designing for the Greens. They do not only create work and contribute to the Greens, but have a chance to dictate whether some of the designs can go further to become pieces of the Greens' direct promotional materials, or whether they believe others truly reflect the Green ethos and should be kept for public display. They can also upload their own images that they would like to see on the application and view the library of other people's work. Most of all, this is an area to have fun and feel a part of all aspects of the Greens processes, reflecting the same elements elsewhere about democratic and community-led development. The few restrictions placed guide cohesive designs that still relate to the Greens' visual identity, but is so open it feels completely free. It offers a chance for the public to forge new roads in design and develop styles that are not restricted by many of the rules that professionals have. This makes them unique to the greens, defining them from almost all of the other designs on the street. Despite being produced by the community, a designer will still be needed. If voted to be an image for promotional purposes, a designer will have to apply it to different mediums and make sure they are all legible. They also keep the images being produced as artifacts that relate to the Green Party and philosophy. When you select here, it takes you to the design application. The next video has a guided example of how this works.